to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Iowa State's offense will come out first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this.
Makes a grab for a big play. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. A little release to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
Coming out aggressively. He's got it on the left. Off to the races. Touchdown, Broncos! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They punted away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos are flying down the field. Good enough for a 1st down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Rudolph. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's got him in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it, fighting off the defender. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Caught in the backfield, it's Watts. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You just can't take a sack on 2nd down there in the red zone because that's already been the problem for this offense. They've been having to settle for field goals and not score touchdowns. They have been able to drive the football, just not finishing those drives. And the pass rush of this defense is right now a big reason why.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He got it. That brings him to within 1.
That makes Western Michigan 10, Iowa State 9.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Jimenez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's caught. It's Smith. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man on the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Cyclones have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one.
Touchdown Broncos! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board.
16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jimenez. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets the back moving. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Fitted in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And the Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams, Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Cavazos. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He's looking to throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
And that is another.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win. But I think the Duke's fans there today could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires complete on the crosser. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the route is on.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's complete on the right side. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Touchdown, Western Michigan. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
51, Western Michigan, 31.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. 1st down and more. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They want that clock to run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Broncos want to move quickly.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Wants to throw on third. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. This time it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. He's open on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Play the analytics here, and you go for two. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Trying to pick up a first down.
Brings up third down.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Good enough for
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They're dealing with a second and long.
second down coming up.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Tries to get it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So now it's second and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and well,